Now we go to the gathering points. Bladder 11, the Great Shuttle. To locate bladder 11, this one is 1.5 June lateral to the posterior midline on the level of the lower border of the spinous process of the first thoracic vertebra, T1, which with hanging shoulders on the level of the acromion. How to find? First, locate the spinous process of C7. The next spinous process inferior to this belongs to T1. Locate bladder 11, 1.5 June lateral to the lower border of T1 at the highest point of the paraspinal musculature. Located on the same level are DO13 on the midline, a point of EXB2, 0.5 June lateral to the midline, and small intestine 14, 3 June lateral to the midline. For the needling, 0.5 to 1 June obliquely towards the spine or transversely subcutaneously. Position, pneumothorax. For the action and indication, bladder 11 expels pathogenic factor, the wind heat, regulates the lung qi, opens the channel, benefits the bones and joints. For the special features, two meeting point with the bones, meeting point with the small intestine channel, according to some authors, also with triple burner, gallbladder channel, and the Dumai sea of blood point. Bladder 11 has three main areas of influence. First, it is a point of the sea of blood and it can be used to nourish blood, but not in general sense. It mostly tonifies blood on the surface of the body and particularly in the space between the skin and muscle. Therefore, besides expelling wind, it can be used to prevent invasion of wind by firming the space between skin and muscle, which it does by tonifying blood in that area. Because of this action, this point can also be used to treat allergies such as allergic rhinitis. From this point of view, the action of this point is similar to the formula Gu Shi Tang. That is, it strengthens the nutritive qi and it expels wind. To not tonify blood, bladder 11 should be needled with reinforcing method or direct moxa cones should be applied. Another use of this particular function is for generalized muscular ache, painful obstruction syndrome from wind. This point helps to nourishing blood and therefore strengthen the nutritive qi to throw off the pathogenic factor. In relation to this point being the sea of blood, bladder 11 is also related to the penetrating vessel, the Chongmai. Because this vessel is the sea of blood. In fact, chapter 33 of the spiritual axis says that the penetrating vessel is the sea of blood and its upper point is bladder 11 and its lower point are stomach 37 and the stomach 39. From this point of view, this point can be used to affect the sea of blood of the penetrating vessel and it specially treats blood in the outer parts. Chronic rhinitis, propensity to catching colds, and the upper part of the body, dizziness, blurred vision. Secondly, as bladder 11 is close to bladder 12, which expels wind, it also has an outward movement and expels external wind. This action is also partly related to the fact that the governing vessel extends a branch to this point. Therefore, bladder 11 releases the exterior and expels exterior wind. In a similar way to bladder 12 and can be used in the beginning stages of attack of exterior wind cold or wind heat. In this case, it should be needled with reducing method or cap. Thirdly, it is a gathering point for bones and it can nourish the bones. It is therefore used either to promote bone formation in children and prevent bone degeneration in the elderly, or to treat bone deformities in chronic arthritis bone painful obstruction syndrome, B syndrome. Bladder 11 can also be used to stimulate the descending of qi, and particularly lung qi, especially in the beginning stages of invasion of wind when the pathogenic factor is on the exterior. Bladder 11 summary of function. It nourishes blood diseases, anemia, nourishes blood in the outer parts, chronic rhinitis, propensity to catching colds, and the upper parts of the body, dizziness, blurred vision. Bladder 11 also expels exterior wind, aversion to cold, fever, invasions of wind, subdues liver yang, headache, dizziness, blurred vision, strengthens bones, bone diseases, rigidity of the neck and spine, and pain in the back and scapula, lower backache. Bladder 11 restores the descending of blood qi, cough, feeling of fullness of the chest, breathlessness. Thank you for your attention.